Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your girl Brittany Shantae from upcoming inspirational website Imperfectly Be, which launches on May 1st, literally 2 weeks from now. And I am so completely excited. I've been working, creating content, working on some new ideas and whatnot. And one of them is a YouTube channel. Obviously, in this day and age, everybody and their mother has a YouTube channel. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm going to use it all the time. I think I'm a better writer than I am speaker in front of a camera. That's why I never did broadcast journalism. But I am definitely going to do some videos in conjunction with this site to kind of supplement that. So this is kind of the first. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about why it was that I decided to start Imperfectly Be in the first place. I know I kind of explained it a little bit on my last post on the Spotlight, which was my entertainment site that I know some of you guys followed. Thank you guys for your support on that. So I kind of talked about why it was that I was closing the Spotlight and moving on to Imperfectly Be. But I wanted to just kind of go into some more detail just to kind of give you some background and let y'all know what was going on with that. So I started the blog in June 2009. It was right after my freshman year of college. Would have been going on 8 years. It would have been 8 years in June. So it's been a minute since I started doing it and everything. So I was really excited for 2017. I had plans to do things a little bit differently this year. Was gonna do more original content, planning out more interviews and all of that. Just so many different things that I was excited for, right? So in starting that off, I was doing pretty well, I think, or doing better than I was last year. But I just had kind of a revelation one day at work after like a really bad day, just going through some things. And I've been going through some things mentally for quite some time now, if I'm honest. Probably like the past 2 years have been really, really bad. And it's been just like in terms of me trying to get my career together, my finances together, my life in general. On top of that, just in my own individual life. But then I also suffered two great losses, losing my grandmother in April of 2015, and then 9 months later, my aunt in January 2016. And these were two very influential women in my life. And to not have them around after all this time where literally I would see them at least a couple of times a week. We went to church together. We were always, around each other in some way, shape, or form. So always contacting each other, always just, our family is really close knit on this side. So losing them definitely put me into a little bit of a downward spiral, if I'm honest. It was just kind of the straw that broke the camel's back for me. Like, it wasn't that my life has been oh so difficult, but it was just in terms of my mentality and trying to figure out how to move from day to day, on top of everything else that was already going on. So it was hard, and it's still hard. I'm not gonna lie. I still grieve. I still cry. I still have moments where I just really, really miss them and really, really need them. But 2016, it was a mess, and I had to work really hard mentally to try to piece my life back together, piece my mind back together. So I was having like a really bad day at work, probably like the first week of February. I remember it was a Monday, and I had just actually had a bad weekend with a disagreement with a really close friend of mine, and it just messed my mind all up. So my Monday was terrible. And I'm sitting at my desk and trying to just kind of work through things in my head and listen to some more positive music and stuff like that, and read some positive affirmations and all of that. And the idea came in my head, well, what if I made a website that was just that, just like full of positivity? And it wasn't even to get like a whole bunch of views or anything like that. It was literally going to be just for me, just to kind of boost my mood and inspire me to keep going, if anything. And at first I tried to like shake that off because I was just like, I have all this other stuff already going on. Why would I need or want to add on yet another thing, right? And I was thinking about it like literally throughout the day, and the idea just would not leave my head. And so I really felt like it was coming from God giving me like that clarity and that vision that this is something that you need to do. And I'm going to show you why. And I tried to shake it off. I really, 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 really did. But it just wouldn't go away. So that same day, I did like a whole bunch of prayer and meditation throughout the day. And I ended up buying a domain, buying like WordPress themes with it. If any of you work with WordPress, you know that working with WordPress is expensive, or it can be if you're really legit serious about it or whatever. So doing all of that was definitely something where I was just like, I don't know if this is really what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna see where it goes and all of that, and try to figure it out as I go along. But I knew in order to do that, I had to end the spotlight because there was no way that I was going to be able to run two websites. I could barely run that one with everything else that I have going on. So I thought about that and meditated on that for a while and prayed about that for a while. And the answer came, and I decided that it was time. It was time to move on to something new, something more on an inspirational tip, just to try to boost my mood, if anything. And if somebody else were to be blessed or inspired by it, then that's awesome, and I'm grateful for that. And with all of this mess going on in the world, all this craziness, y'all already know what's going on in America, okay? Y'all pray for us outside of America. Y'all legit pray for us. So with all of that going on and everybody, dealing with their own individual things in life, why not have more positivity? I feel like we have all of these different websites where you have, the news going on, entertainment news and stuff like that. And you have like, definitely inspirational speakers that do different things. Trent Shelton is one that comes to mind. Rob Hill Sr. is another one. Just like different people who definitely speak life to others. Why can't we have more of that? Why can't we create more websites and do more videos like that? So I feel like the more positivity we have, the better. It's not me trying to compete with anybody or trying to do things better than anybody or get more views or whatever. I just want to express things from my point of view. And if that touches somebody, if that helps somebody, then, I'm definitely grateful for that. And I've actually been really praying and hoping that it does. I want for people to feel inspired and people to feel motivated through, my words and the life lessons that I've learned over the years and just trying to better myself. So as I walk on this journey, I hope that you guys follow along too, and that you're definitely really inspired by it. I plan on having positive news stories, just people out there doing good deeds or whatever, different motivational videos and, words from me, obviously. Videos that I love, that make me laugh, that make me smile throughout the day, even if I've already seen them like a million times. Just stuff that I love, that makes me happy and makes me positive. And I'm grateful that now that I'm doing this website, now that I've been working on it literally since February, my mood and just my overall headspace has completely changed. Like, I'm definitely more, I think, a positive person, more of, I definitely have my moments. I'm still moody. I'm always going to be. But I'm imperfect. That's why it's called Imperfectly Be. So I hope that overall this website really pushes people to want to do better for themselves, as I strive to as well, and just motivates and inspires all of us. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. You just have to put in the work for it and try to stay positive, try to really stay on top of your game mentally too. So that's what this site is overall about. So I'm just going to be talking about some of the things that have affected me. And I also hope to interview some people that are doing good things in their community. So if you know of somebody, or if you're working with an organization, that is promoting awareness on various issues, promoting self-esteem, just doing good in your community or trying to make a difference in this world in general. Definitely hit me up at my email, Brittany@imperfectlyb.com. And all of my social media links are actually going to be in the description box. So definitely make sure to check those out. But for sure, hit me up if you have inspirational music, artists out there, just doing good things in the community that we can promote to other people, just to be a light in somebody's life. That's what I hope to be with Imperfectly Be, and that's what I hope that you guys are striving towards as well. Definitely hopeful that the website will be a source of inspiration, daily inspiration for you guys, and I will definitely chat with you soon. All right, bye.